you nosing around, you know who are playing actively, you know who are willing, and then and the processes of switch of a nationality is not just for the World Cup. The switching for nationality is a long-term, decision making, and so you cannot force someone if he's not making the decision so early for you to include or for you to make a decision. You need to give people their private life. You need to respect their private space and allow them that time, because it's a huge and a decisive moment in his career and life. So why do you force him to say that he carries a Ghanaian name and then he doesn't carry a Ghanaian passport and he's not willing to come now? Maybe he might come later. So we support each other in this process. We don't fault them when they turn their back against us. We continue to encourage them and continue to tell them that we're giving you time to make the right decision. But it is it would be very, very unfortunate that if someone comes in and then around June the person didn't make up a decision, and then he doesn't make up the decision, within this period to even be part of the group and get to know each other around September, break, then it becomes very difficult that you have not extended the fair playground for everyone. And so everyone has a right to make his own decision. And everyone has a right to make his opinion or whatever he will have the space around this period. But if you don't get the space around this period, it's still not close with you. We're still looking into the future. All that we are doing, sometimes we are thinking that players who are switching are just switching because of the World Cup. That is not what it is. It is a culture that we have. We try to break the chain to make sure that now players who didn't have the opportunity of playing in our youth teams or were born outside here and they are Ghanaians can ably feel that they are Ghanaians. Just as you saw Tariq and then Inaki Williams, when they came around, they felt that this is really hope, because I'm really honored when I walk even around the streets of the city, and people appreciate that willingly we are coming to play for Ghana. These are some of the natural way of converting and then being part of that institution. I think that we see it beyond just the World Cup. Sometimes people think that just for the World Cup. We see, there are very more young ones who, when they come in from now, they have come in for the future. And the future probably depends on today. And so that's exactly what we are doing. We are not doing this because we want players just to get into the World Cup. We are doing this because we are creating a moment within a culture where now we have people who are voluntarily coming in, and even when we don't know that they have a Ghanaian descent. But we open up the space where they can easily come. And I think that the Football Association is in strong collaboration with the notions that the technical team headed by Otuado is doing. And so we're doing it not just for the World Cup, but we're doing it comprehensively. And that is what we want the mindset of Ghanaians and our leaders, supporters, and everyone will have to be very aligned.
Okay, I am cocksure that monitor the recent performance of the Black Galaxies. Qualifiers here, able more. Saying.
Oh, I think it's not for me to begin to judge what is good or what needs improvement. It is a part that I honestly do not do, but I think that we all appreciate that. So far, the team has carried itself very well. I was in Cape Coast to watch the team against Benin, and I had talks with the coaches. I had good interaction before, during the game, and then after the game, and even days before they played in the away encounter. After the game against Nigeria, also I had talk with some of the coaches. We're following, trends, and I know George is also watching because he's around. Grace is following so strongly. Otto is following so. Sometimes it marvels that he will put something out on our page, it means that everybody has an eye around that. That is the most important thing. And I think that is what it is. We are all part of that group. And once we are Ghanaians, it's a Ghanaian squad. So everybody's talking. So far, progressively, so far it's been good because, win against Almighty Nigeria 2-0 here. It's a good result. Beating Benin here and beating them in a way, also another good match. They are moving. They are on the right path. And so let's continue to give them that support. It gives the strength of our local league, which is good.
Okay.
So we are following keenly.
Okay, but players be delighted in terms of the competencies as a coach. Every player, mono.
Or every player who falls within the category of a national team definitely delights, and whether you like it or not, that is the level. So you need to appreciate that. It's from the beginning. No, it's not for me to say team and a team needs areas for improvement. And then can you training? There can be and there's no more training, nothing. You just wait, call names and go and play games. But I think that because we want to improve, because we want to develop the game, because we want to develop as individual players, and that is why we continue to review ourselves, we reflect, and then we are able to say that this is our strong point, these areas that we improve on, and we keep working day in, day out. Discussing football, you can understand the way the game is evolving. The game is changing every day. And so if you stick to only one moment, the game will leave you. And that is why we keep, and that's why I said we're following the game with keen interest, and it means a lot between you and I.